Okay, I gotta go and finish this while I still have no one around. So this is a continuation of the last video, okay? And I strongly suggest astral projecting rather than anything else. Now, the other thing you can do, if you can't astral project or you don't want to or you just don't trust her or whatever, that's fine. That's fine. I understand. You can obviously do your best to reach out to spirit and get answers another way. Now, one of the ways you can do that, and I personally don't suggest this, is a Ouija board. There are lots of people who swear by Ouija boards. They say that they're really good, that, more power to them. That's fantastic. If a Ouija board works for you and it doesn't cause any problems, my God, I wish I could do that. But I would not suggest a Ouija board. If you can, make your own angel board. Literally copy it off a Ouija board, but call it angel board or call it truth board. That is the best thing to do. And my suggestion is just get like a keyboard or make what I've made. This is essentially a layout of a keyboard. I can't even see the camera, so I hope I'm showing it well enough. This is essentially a layout, and I call it Truth and Information Board. See, Truth Information Board. And this hands down is the best thing, and hopefully you can see. You can always pause the video, but this is the best thing to do. Literally get a keyboard and do like they did on Stranger Things, where you put out the alphabet and you allow spirits to interact with it electronically via electricity, like Christmas lights. Literally, that's a really good idea. Do this and just get a pointer, and essentially lay out a keyboard. Take a piece of paper, write out the letters just like they have on a keyboard, and then take a circle, preferably a circle item of any kind, and use that, to have that be pushed around the board by the spirits. That is far better and far more informative than anything else. So I would definitely, if you're not going to astral project, get some type of a keyboard, cardboard. Make yourself a piece of cardboard that has all the letters of the alphabet on it. It has all the numbers, and it has all the, it has caps. It has it has the space bar. It has, on this, I even have numbers that says tens, 50s, hundreds, 500s, 1000s, 5000s. I have stop, go, yield, big no, big yes, little no, little yes, Then I have old, young, infant, baby, tens, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s. And then I have, lifetime. And then I have, happy, angry, sad, confused, lost, curious, surprised, shock, romance, fear, bored, calm, hurt, fine. Just stuff to try to hurry up the process. And then I have all of the, I forget, I can't remember. I have the cardinal directions. I have northeast, southwest. I have up, down, right, left. I have light, air, water, and dirt, And for air, I have gases. For water, I have liquids. For dirt, I have solids. For light, I should have like electricity or visuals or something. I have center. I have comma, a tilde, a degree, a period, a semicolon, a colon, an exclamation point, a question mark, and an exclamation point and question mark together. That helps a lot. I have quotation marks. I have 2 exclamation marks. So sit down and literally, oh yeah, and then I have all the mathematical symbols, negative, positive, divide, multiply, equals, does not equal, star sign, pound. I have new sentence, new paragraph. Yeah, and then I have, the little brackets like that. And then I have, the brackets like that, the round ones. I have the number sign, the pound sign, they call it. I have, yeah, I already said plus, positive, negative, plus, minus. I got the square brackets. I got the little English brackets that look like some old 1800s weird thing. So I got it all. Write that down on something and make sure that the symbols and the letters are spaced out well enough so that there's no mistaking it. So that, you definitely know that, yes, this entity pushed it to the letter A. This entity did push it to the period. This entity did, click on or push it to the space bar. This entity did say new paragraph, new sentence. I have that all on this. Basically it's, oh, what is it? It has a grid on it. It has a grid drawn on it already. The paper does. And I just use that grid. It's basically like architecture paper, like what architects would use back in the day. And it's just, it's not vinyl. It feels like it's vinyl. It feels like it's plastic. But anyway, get some of this paper, draw out what I drew out, onto it. And then get like just a ring of some kind. You can even use like your wedding ring or something. I wouldn't, because you gotta wear that ring after that, unless you're trying to contact your deceased spouse. Then use the wedding ring, definitely. But yeah, do that. And if you can't astral project or you don't want to, you should be able to get some kind of answers via this method. So, I don't suggest using a Ouija board. I suggest using this. And this, one of these homemade methods, is a lot safer because you can put your own titles on it. You can say what this one is used for versus that one is used for. This one I only use to contact relatives. This one I only use for, seeking what my future is, and this one I only use for, the public, anyone who's outside the family or any strangers that I don't know, and you can make yourself up several of them and keep it safe like that, keep it separate. But definitely delve into all the areas that all voices of authority have been telling you not to, because that is where your power lies. Knowledge is power. Power is knowledge. When you have knowledge, you have the ability to utilize that knowledge. The knowledge of speaking is allowing me to tell you these truths right now. The knowledge of writing allows you to make up your own, spirit contact boards, your own truth boards, your own, quote, Ouija, unquote, boards. And I don't know what Ouija stands for, and that is one of the major problems that people have had with Ouija boards. When they don't want to contact something that's dark or negative or something that they particularly don't like, when they have trouble, with Ouija boards and whatnot, it's because they used a Ouija board. They needed to use their own personal at-home, like essentially, drawn up keyboard or drawn up, and you can use, like toddlers things, like toddler cards, there are cards that, they're home. There are cards that you teach kids how their shapes, their numbers, their colors, their letters, how to addition and subtract, all of it. You can use those. You can use those too. I gotta go. Got people coming home. Bye.